Jussie Smollett. Free Jussie Smollett in about 3 years. Jussie Smollett, f you too. Go to jail. All y'all go to jail. He did that bullshit. He should go to jail. Just like bitches that fake rape should go to jail. He fake a hate crime. He should go to jail. Jussie Smollett.
Wait, he thinks he might get Epsteined in jail.
Oh.
Is he?
Oh yeah. They gonna get to your booty.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years, and the fears of the LGBTQ community, and I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself, and you must all know that.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and as things heat up for Jussie Smollett, it would appear that the judge is not exactly having these random emergency injunctions that his legal team is offering, even as Z and double Z list Hollywood celebrities continue to come out and try to free Jussie. There are actually much bigger stars in Hollywood and rappers and all sorts of other people that have recently come out against him and said that he actually deserves more time, that he deserves 5 years in lockup, the same amount of time as dealers. That was, of course, I believe Freddie Gibbs, and we're going to look into that because that was pretty hilarious. Also, having update, he has been moved in prison because, of course, he's a problem in there, and they're already having to deal with constant having to move him and deal with all sorts of insanity. All of this, I bet, as he looks out the window up at that night sky, wondering perhaps what it would have looked like on the night that he made that fateful decision. Well, good news, Jussie. I've got an awesome product for you. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Under Lucky Stars. Under Lucky Stars makes beautiful, personalized star maps showing the unique alignment of the stars in a place and time chosen by you. Under Lucky Stars is a great gift option to remember an important moment in your life. A birthday, the birth of a child, an anniversary. All you need to do is enter the location, date, and time of your special moment you wish to commemorate, and they'll show you exactly how the stars looked at that time in a beautiful print of a map of the sky showing you the constellations and locations of all the stars that were above you during your special moment. It's a personalized gift experience where you can design your desired star map by choosing from over 15 designs, your special commemorative message and title and size. The star maps are printed on museum quality, thick, matte art paper of 200 GSM and 300 DPI. It's gorgeous, it's durable, and it'll last for generations. You can get an additional frame of your choice with 6 beautiful options to choose from. They are the original star maps maker, and their proprietary method of locating the stars is verified by NASA astrophysicists. I'm definitely going to take advantage of this the next gift-giving holiday, maybe to commemorate my dog's birthdays, Huck and Ruby, or my kitties, or perhaps really anything else. It makes a great gift for any occasion, and they're having a massive sale right now just for you, my viewers. You can get a 10% discount on your purchase, so go to underluckystars.com/thequartering and use promo code thequartering to get your loved one a unique gift. That's underluckystars.com/thequartering, promo code thequartering, or just click the link in the description below. Now, rapper Freddie Gibbs was interviewed yesterday by TMZ, and I can't play the video because it is not family friendly, but I can certainly transcribe the way the conversation went. Freddie Gibbs does not have any sympathy whatsoever for Jussie Smollett, and he said he belongs behind bars for breaking the law, plain and simple. We got rapper at Cookies in Melrose and asked about his 5-month jail sentence when the Empire Star started serving in Chicago. Freddie says Jussie should be in jail, just like anyone else who fakes being the victim of a crime. He also brings up women who, people who fake, claims of men being, doing the thing. And I don't disagree with that either. It's a sharp contrast to Taraji P. Henson, who's solidly behind Jussie, demanding he be released from jail, comparing his case to Emmett Till. Freddie thinks he should be set free in 3 to 5 years. and isn't buying his view that the judge handed down a harsher sentence because he's black. Yeah, I mean, I don't think really anybody's buying that whatsoever. And it's hilarious to me that like anyone ever bought that. Then late yesterday, as we talked about, his legal team filed an emergency injunction or whatever, emergency appeal to try and get him out of there using every possible excuse in the book. His team is trying to spring the actor from jail while his appeal is heard. His attorneys have filed court paperwork alluding to the idea that he's in harm's way as long as he's behind bars. In the emergency motion, which is being described as docketing statement, filed on Friday and obtained by Fox News Digital, on Monday, lawyers from the former Empire Stars, who's 39, are asking a judge for a stay regarding his 150-day sentence and or to grant the actor bail pending on the status of his court appeal. Mr. Smollett, has become the target of vicious, mean words on social media forums. Social media forums, which no doubt reflect the hatred and wish for physical harm, which he may experience during his time locked up, the filing reads. On Monday, TMZ shared the alleged harassing messages to his siblings aimed toward the actor. Mr. Smollett anticipates he will most likely be assigned to segregated incarceration or protective custody, both euphemisms for solitary confinement, a situation which could have extraordinary damages on his mental health. Again, Jussie Smollett does not want to be in Gen Pop. Everyone knows that, so stop pretending like he does. I think the court system should call his bluff and put him right there in the top bunk. Well, bottom bunk, probably. I assume you want the top bunk. I'm not sure how that works. No, you'd want top bunk because you don't want the guy's toots coming down on you all night long and all the smells and things like that. Fluids, perhaps, all of that nature. Now, he is in his own cell, monitored by security cameras, and an officer is stationed at the door, also wearing a body camera, the sheriff said. Jussie is able to have substantial time in common areas to use the phone, watch TV, and interact with staff, but other detainees won't be in common areas with him. So he gets to go watch TV and chill all by himself. He was immediately remanded in Cook County in Illinois following a sentencing hearing. According to a sworn affidavit from a doctor, he was included in filing, appealing for his release. He is also at a higher risk of contracting the COOF while carrying out his term due to a compromised immune system. Isn't he quadruple poked? I mean, like, the fact that, why didn't they just bring up Ukraine too? Like his crazy brother did. And then you had this, just moments ago, early this morning, he had been removed from the psych ward, and thanks to fans. He's been removed to the psych ward thanks to fans. What? Jussie is out of the psych ward at Cook County Jail, something his brother believes only happened because fans applied public pressure. He thanked people Monday night on social media for the support in the Free Jussie movement. He says that his removal from the psych ward is a big step forward and gets him out of a restrained bed and into a normal one. He was in a restrained bed? Yikes. He has Cook County doesn't really move until they get bad publicity. Keep continuing to call out Cook County, checking in on him, and keep saying that you believe he should be free. He also said that the pressure added on the county is what got him moved. He thinks continued force can make him a free man once again. So what he's saying is the media has the power to supersede justice. I think that's what he's saying. That the media has the power to free him, and not actual, the judicial system and all the various things that should be interacting with him. Now, as was reported, Jussie was put in the ward because the area houses high-profile inmates, according to law enforcement sources. He expressed concern immediately, saying the official paperwork stated the brother was at risk of self-harm, something he thinks is BS. Jussie even explained repeatedly in court that he is not having those thoughts. He was immediately taken to jail to start his sentencing for 150 days. He was ordered to be placed in protective custody while serving that time. I mean, how much money are we going to pay to continually like acquiesce to this dude's diva demands? Like, I think the judge actually made a reference to this in terms of, you know, how he tied up the courts over something so small, over something that he could have probably, and by the way, it is absolutely my belief that he would have avoided jail time if he owned up to it. The more I think about it, the more I'm 100% certain that he would have avoided lengthy jail time, or maybe even any at all, if he had at any point in that trial owned up to it. But he never did that. And the judge was clearly very convinced that he was guilty of the crime that he was accused of. He was found guilty by a jury of his peers. And at no point did Jussie Smollett show any, and I mean any, signs of remorse. So the idea that he was going to get any kind of a break from the judge is actually insane. I don't know if he's going to get an emergency release, but I would not be shocked. I mean, look at the money we're spending on this dude. Here he is in PC, 1 guy, 2 guys, 3 guys, full-time salaries just so he can walk in the yard. I assume that's what he's doing there. I mean, I guess I can't be sure. Cook County Sheriff's Office countered that the judge ordered him to be housed in protective custody. Is currently in a location, quote, frequently utilized for individuals of high level of supervision and care for people with mental needs. I would argue that the outbreak that he had in prison and his delusional continued assistance that he is not guilty, I think I would agree. I think I would agree that maybe he's due some, you know, mental evaluation. The idea that, you know, and by the way, I suspect things will go quiet. You know, things will go quiet now on the Jussie Smollett front until he's released, which I think, again, I believe he will be released in weeks, not months. Trevor Noah also spoke against Smollett's sentencing, calling the action he was found of guilty of dumb, but consider the consequences crazy. It's crazy that he's going to spend more time in jail than the family who are mostly to blame for America's pill crisis. I think they should both be locked up. You know, just because there is an injustice in one place doesn't mean it should also then be applied in another. Both of them should be prosecuted. I've enjoyed covering the Jussie drama, and if you enjoy seeing it covered, make sure you click that red subscribe button down below the video. I know you may have to create an account here, but I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. It's really the only way you're going to find my videos consistently, and it lets YouTube know people actually care. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.